All right, today we're talking bench press. I'll knock out a few reps and then we'll dial the details in. All right, first thing to think about here with the bench press is that it's a total body lift. And what that means is we want to make sure our feet are screwed into the floor. We do not want to be kicking our feet out as reps get challenging and the sets get more complex. All right, we kick our feet out, our foot leaves the ground, we're leaking energy. So we start the setup with our feet. Feet are on the floor, about hip width, maybe toes slightly out. And if we have a bench like this with a split in it, we make sure that our butt is on the smaller part of the bench. Okay, from there, we're gonna lay back. You can use the uprights to kind of scoot yourself down just a little. That should put some tension on your hip flexors, which is good. Okay, a little bit of tension in our glutes, and then we raise our hands up to set our grip. We want to use this biacromial or shoulder width grip to set our bench press, and I'll explain that in a moment. Okay, so wherever my hands land on the bar, that's going to be my grip. I bring my knuckles over to the ceiling, I wrap my thumbs around so I have control of the bar, and from here I take a big breath and I unrack. From here, tension in my glutes, I'm driving my heels into the floor, I'm raising my chest to the ceiling, and I'm lowering the bar to my sternum. Trying to aim and bring my elbows as far behind my torso as possible. Okay, so the grip, we are setting this grip at shoulder width so that at the bottom of the motion, when the bar is on our sternum, we have the greatest amount of range of motion at our shoulder as possible. Okay, because we want to develop as much muscle as we can to build as much strength as we can. And the wider our hands are, the less our elbows travel behind our torso. So bringing our hands into this shoulder width biacromial grip is going to give us the best chance or the best scenario here to maximize our time in the gym. Okay? We're keeping our stomach engaged and our lats engaged so that we protect our shoulder blade and we keep our elbows tight on this 45-degree angle on the way down. We do not want our elbows flared out as we lower, but we also don't need them to have them in super tight. So think about this 45-degree angle as we lower. The bar touches our chest. We're raising our chest to the bar. And then as we press, we flare our elbows slightly, and that helps us finish the rep at the top. Breathing wise, similar to all other exercises, you take a big breath in before you initiate the descent or the eccentric. And then we let the air out as we pass our sticking point. Spotting wise, always bench press with a spotter. If for whatever reason you're unable to work with the spotter, take the clips off the bar so that in case you get stuck, you can twist the barbell and the plates will fall off. Always try to work with spotter arms at the right height to bail you out in case you get in trouble.